Hello.
Hey,
Hey man, how you doing?
hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hello.
Oh,
Hey man, I'm also streaming live at the moment.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Um, so although I don't think anybody's watching yet, so it's okay.
Where are you?
I'm at the Purple Jam office.
No way.
It's a bit Spartan at the moment. Let me show you. Yeah, so
No way.
see?
Man, where is it? Dog dog?
Yeah.
Is that the real dog?
No, that's
No.
that's Winston. Yeah.
Man, that's so good that you have an office now.
Yeah, it's only temporary. You know the whole be the boss scheme thing?
Be the boss.
Yeah, it's like
No.
a grant scheme thing. But basically you do a pitch and and if you're successful they give you £1,000 towards your company. Um, so
Oh.
so we did that and we got the grant, which was good. Um,
Oh, cool.
but one of the ladies there, who was one of the judges as to whether or not we got the money, decided to offer us 3 months free at Banksmill Studios, which is where the studio is. So
Cool.
yeah, man.
Cool. That's so sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So, uh, sound design stuff. Um,
Yeah.
it, so I've been working on a little project called The Sounds of Eden. And it's like it's set within the Pitch Black universe thing. But it's like sort of like a gardening game, but all the plants are sounds, right? So you can plant a flower, and that'll be like a chimey sound, and over time it grows, and the number of notes it plays grows, and same with trees and stuff like that. And so basically, I need some different types of trees and flower sounds. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, but what is sound of a flower?
Yeah, it's tricky. Um,
Yeah.
I don't really know, but let me send you a link to the stream.
It's like sound of flower growing. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all musical sounds as well. Um, if you go on that link onto the live stream, um, I'll play you what I have so far and sort of give you an idea. I'll play you what I have so far, give you an idea.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. There's an echo going on. Oh, and there are two. Double trouble.
Oh, I have to fall. Oh, I have to fall. Yo, yo.
Yeah, I hope it's all right now. Oh, apparently we have 4 people watching. Hello, 4 people. Oh, one of them will be you, won't it? And one of them's me, actually. So, hello, 2 people. How you doing?
They can hear me too.
Yeah, I think so. I'll see. Oh, although there aren't participants, so we'll see. Anyway, if anyone is watching, I'm talking to Mahmood. He's going to be doing a little bit of sound design for the game, for this game in particular. Cool. All right. Let me play. Are you watching the stream now?
Yes.
All right. Let me press play. There's a bit of a delay. Yeah. Okay. What? Lot of a delay. Oh.
Yo. Just wanted to hear myself in stream.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe 10 minutes from now.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Alright.
All right. So you hear that boop 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 type noise. So as I move my character around, it sort of plays this sort of chime sound as the footsteps. You'll hear all this when it happens, and you'll hear me say this as well. Actually.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna plant a tree now. So it's just me walking around, and then I plant a tree. At the moment, you'll hear this is my tree sound. The whoop, 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 whoop. Now if we go to the other side of the garden, plant a flower. Sort of my flower sound. Over time, they start playing more notes as they grow. And you've also just heard a bee go into the scene when there are a certain amount of flowers. Okay, and that ringy sound, like a bell, that sort of sound, that's the sound of a flower growing.
So it's like synthesized sound rather than natural recording.
Yeah. So the goal is that there's going to be like 4 different types of trees and 4 different types of flowers, and they need to be like, trees need to sound bigger than the flowers. And so the way it's, I'm just going to pause this for a moment. The way it's sort of set up at the moment is they have like a bass sound. So you plant them and they'll have a sound that's like that can sort of last about 15 seconds long. And if you make it fade in and fade out, then you just make that loop every 10 to 15 seconds, and that way it's this constant sort of undernote. And they also, to indicate the growing sound, they have they play notes of a C major scale of a certain type of synth. So initially they'll just be like boom, and then they'll be like boom boom, and then boom boom boom, and so on and so forth.
As they grow.
As it grows, yeah. So what I need from you, sort of sample wise, is that about 15-second underneath sound, and then sort of the notes C, E, and G going up 2 octaves. Does that make sense?
C, E, G going up 2 octaves.
Yeah.
For example, C1, E1, G1, C2, E2, G2, like this.
Exactly, yeah. And maybe the top C. So the C4 in that example, or C3, sorry.
Yeah.
Because that way you can get the sense of growth, sort of thing. Yeah. Does that sort of make sense? I know it's sort of an abstract thing.
Yeah, no, it makes sense to me. And the ding ding sound was the footsteps.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And the growing sound, like the CEG, every plant has their own kind of motif or something like this.
So they don't have their own motif, but they have their own sound. So you have like flower 1, flower 2, flower 3, flower 4, and all flower 1s sound the same, but depending at what time you plant them, they'll only play the first note, or they'll play the first 2, or the first 3, and then over time they all start playing the whole run of notes.
Yeah.
Now the other sound that you need is every time they get a note added to their scale, there's like a sound that indicates that, basically. So for trees, when they get an extra note, there's this like wooden creaking sound. So after, say, like 30 seconds and the tree grows, there's this like type noise, and then they start playing the arpeggio with the second note in it. And each type of plant has their own one of those as well.
Yes, I get it. And the motif is like a arpeggiator, like C, E, C, E, C, E, G, C, E, G, something like this.
Well, so the way the arpeggio sort of works is it's done in code so that I can adjust how fast it is and stuff. And so
you need one shot.
One shots
for like C2.
Yeah.
Separately, and E2 separately, like this. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So I have to sound synthesize like a plug sound.
A what sound?
Plug.
A plug?
Plug is like, for example, when you trigger a guitar string. Like
pluck. Right. Yeah.
It needs to be like this. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. And for the growing, it was like a something like this, but
the sound
cooler.
The sound underneath, you mean? Yeah. So for the trees I've got at the minute, it's just like a hum. Yeah. And the chime and the flowers are like a reverse chime, but I've cut off the end so it's not too loud by the time you get to the end. And they need to be about 15 seconds long. So and fade in and fade out quite gradually, so that you can sort of overlap the same sample, and
Yeah.
the fade isn't too noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. I think I get it. Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, but can you please send me one example for
Yeah.
tree and flower
Yeah.
if
think
you have
so.
the audio files?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't listen it efficiently with the stream because your voice
Oh.
in the Facebook was so louder in the stream.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool. I think I like it. I
Yeah.
like this.
I
I
mean,
like this more. This kind of sound design more than recording.
yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You can sit in the bed and do this. Yeah. You know? You know,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cold outside.
I'll send you a link to the Dropbox folder that's got all the samples in so far. So
Yeah, I get it.
it's a little bit messy, but you get the idea.
I figure out. How many stuff you need? I mean, I can start with 2, 3 and send them to you so you can listen, and if you have any suggestion or if I done something wrong, you can tell me before I create lots of them. And
Yeah, that's probably a
after
good
that,
plan.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
I
Sweet.
like it. Yeah. Cool.
Sweet.
Congratulations for your new office, man. I know you miss my accent.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Probably come to Derby
Yeah.
next week. Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, probably. Are you in Derby? Yeah, you're in office.
Yeah, I am at the moment. Let me know, because I'm going to see Galiz, and I don't know when yet though, so I don't want to miss you.
Oh,
Let me know what time you
yeah,
come
yeah.
together. Yeah.
yeah. Cool. To see you soon, man.
Sweet. All right, man. See you soon.
Yeah.
Speak to you in a bit.
See you.
Bye.
Bye, stream. Bye. See you, man.